need my ears.
Yeah.
So he said, we need your ears. Michael loves to play his music too loud. So I said, don't worry about it. I think I can handle it. It's just I'm going to need about 10 or 20 minutes before I can listen to music again if it's that loud. So I wound up losing a little bit of my hearing that I had to let heal from the warning of Bruce Whitney.
Well, yeah, Bruce is a real gem. Before I'm gonna let you go, give me a Whitney story.
Well, Whitney, when I worked with Whitney, she was in Virginia. Her and Bobby was waiting for me after the Michael Jackson project, Dangerous album, and they waited, and you know we got to work together, and they came to the studio, and Whitney was like, you know, so what do you have for me? I'm like, am I working with everybody? I'm working with you too? She said, oh, hell yeah, I'm getting a Teddy Riley song. I said, well, let's do a song together, you know, you and Bobby. And that's what we came up with, We Have Something in Common. So that was the Whitney story, and, you know, she's great in the studio. Knock out our part without no hiccups or nothing. She gave me a first take. She gave me a first take. So, and she wrote her lyrics for that song. So, she wrote her verse. And
she wrote the lyrics?
Yeah, she wrote her lyrics.
Oh, she wrote her lyrics.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows that.
Yeah, she did. And that was my first experience with her, and not my last, because I did a remix for her for The Preacher's Son. I mean, the Preacher's Daughter. Yeah. And I did the title song. So yeah.
That was great. Well, listen, Teddy Riley, string of hits, unbelievable producer. Oh, how many instruments do you play?
I pretty much play everything, but mainly the programmer and pianos.
But you hear everything.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, I all my life, you know, I've been doing it all my life, and you know, it's kind of different for people when I hear certain things. They don't get it. I'm like, listen, you're gonna hear it here. It's like it could be just the lightest thing, but you know, it's so crazy when you have the right sound sonically and the right headphones like Monster.
Yeah, well, listen, let's talk about that for a second. You know, because you know how people hear all the things you put into the music is really important.
That's right.
You know, give me a little plug on Monster stuff.
Well, Monster, I've been using Monster for so long. Actually, probably since the beginning of Monster, because all of my studios have been designed by Bruce Millett. You know Bruce Millett? And we had all Monster cabling. It's pretty expensive, but it is. But we got it all, and I had first time around, no hums. The grounding. See, that's the thing a lot of people don't know. They just buy the headphones and they listening, and they don't understand why it sounds so clean. It's because the way you guys, the heaviness of the cable and the actual protection, which is the protection around the cable, controls it from humming. Because if everything is close, then you're going to get a hum because the wiring. So I'm in the technical aspect of things. Now,
how about the sound?
That's what I'm about to get into. The sound of it sonically. I like the first Monsters. The first Monsters that you designed, and then last Monster that you designed. You remember?
Yeah,
Mayweather headphones you gave me. I used those in the studio.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I used it in the studio, and I can't seem to get it from my son because he takes it from me. He's like, yo, I need these headphones, Dad. I said, no, I need them for my mix. So the sound of the beginning and now is the best sound of Monster sonically.
Well, thank you. You know, because for us, you know, our theme is because the music matters, and what you create, what the artists perform. You know, we want to. My goal is to capture it so the listener can hear everything that you guys do.
Well, can I give you an idea that I think you should do, and I'll stand behind it.
Okay.
What you do in those headphones for? No, we're not going nowhere.
Baby, you with the head monster. What's up? All right, everybody, please.
So, but let me get technical. I think that if you guys create you guys have the earbuds. I don't know how it could be done, but if the earbuds can sound close to how the headphones sound with the bottom to you would not need anything else. So if you're playing your stuff from your phone, it doesn't sound like we're on the telephone. And then when you hear people talk during a telephone call, it has that bottom and that warmth.
Yeah, you got it. And look, you got to check out some of our wireless in-ear headphones. They're amazing.
Bugs too?
Yeah, but they're really amazing. We'll hook you up. But
I would love to.
You got to hear all our new stuff, man.
I got to, because like I said, I still use the big ones for the phone, and I'd like to have the small one. I was like, man, I gotta have the small ones.
No, we'll hook you up, man.
All good.
Listen,
So,
you've been fantastic. It's great hearing the stories, because you're so legendary.
Well, thank you so much.
It's really a pleasure for me to talk to you about.
It was my pleasure as well, and thank y'all for having me. It's such a great pleasure to be here. Like, to end it off with Monster, it's like you saved the best for last.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Teddy Riley.
All right.
All right.